Hello and welcome to New Awakening Theology. Today we're going to talk about the scams of Satan, part 3, evil. It is said that money is the root of all evil. To learn more about this, please send $10 to my PayPal account. Did you hear about the Magic Charms leprechaun's evil twin? He was tragically malicious. Want to know why jogging is evil? According to Proverbs 28:1, the wicked flee though no one pursues, but the righteous stand as bold as a lion. Okay, the existence of evil is one of the most difficult topics that Christians have to deal with. Satan, who is the poster child for evil, would like people to believe that evil is proof that God does not exist. After all, why would a good and moral God allow evil in his creation? There's a philosophical moral argument against the existence of God that goes like this. God is absolutely perfect. God cannot create anything that's imperfect. Perfect creatures cannot do evil. Therefore, neither God nor his perfect creatures can produce evil. Yet, evil exists. So God cannot exist. Now Christians will answer with a reverse argument. They'll say God is absolutely perfect. God created only perfect creatures. One of the perfections God gave some of his creatures was the power of free will. Some of these creatures freely chose to do evil. Therefore, a perfect creature caused evil. Okay, the arguments surrounding the existence of evil in this world and why God allows evil are some of the most intense arguments both inside and outside of the church. The existence of evil is a major argument that non-believers use to try to prove that God does not exist. But what if we are looking at this from the wrong perspective? What if it is evil that does not exist at all? Now, I know you're thinking that that is an absolutely ridiculous statement. We all know evil exists. We see it all around us. Well, there's a story going around that Albert Einstein was discussing the existence of God with a teacher. The teacher made the argument that the existence of evil was proof that God did not exist. Einstein countered by saying that evil did not exist, and that was the proof of God. Now, there's no evidence that this discussion ever took place. It's been suggested that the argument against the existence of evil was credited to Einstein to give it more credibility. Now, whether Einstein used this argument or not is a debate for another time, but the argument has its own merit and should be considered. Okay, the argument against the existence of evil goes like this. Cold and dark do not exist. Heat and light do exist. Cold and dark are just a measurement of heat and light. Heat is a measurement of temperature. Light is a measurement of lux or lumens per square meter. What we perceive as cold and dark are just lower temperatures and fewer lumens. The source of heat and light is the sun. The closer to the sun, the more heat and light. The further from the sun, the less heat and light. Humans can artificially block the sun to get less heat and light, and humans can create artificial heat and light. Artificial heat and light always fail at some point. The sun does not fail, at least not in our time frame. Good exists. The source of good is God. Less good is defined as evil. The closer to God you are, the more good you have. The further away from God you are, the less good and thus more evil you have. Humans can create artificial good Artificial good always fails. God does not fail. The point of this argument is that only good exists. The source of good is God. What we see as evil is just less good caused by our moving away from God. Satan scams us into having the desire to be God ourselves. The further we get away from God, the more evil we have. The solution of the problem of evil is to get closer to God. This is how we win spiritual warfare. And how do we do that? The Bible gives us a blueprint on how to get closer to God. The key to that blueprint is Jesus Christ, and the directions are found in Christ's commandments. Now, if you want to learn more about the commandments of Christ, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and bell notification. In the next video, we will look at the greatest commandment. Have a wonderful day.